the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
So we're ready to start another project. We're going to do something that has been missing off the boat and will be a welcome addition to our Autopilot. And that is the installation of a rudder position sensor. It's the Raymarine ACU 100, which means I've got to fit the Raymarine Rudder Position Sensor, and they are not cheap. By installing that, it will at least tell the computer where the rudder is, and that should help it maintain course when under autopilot. Currently the wheel is juddering around, moving about. As it makes a correction, it doesn't know where it's put the rudder, so sometimes it can overstroke. So what does that mean for me? Well, first of all, I've got to empty there because I've got to crawl into the back space. There is a way through the aft cabin as well, but I think most of the work will be in at this side, and then it makes it simpler. What I need to do, I don't know until I get in there. I think I'm going to have to make a platform for that sensor to sit on. Okay, so this is going to be my working space, which isn't too bad. There's the rudder arm, and I have to fit somewhere into that the sensor. So I think I've got to extend this platform a little bit and raise it up in order to get the sender attached. So yeah, a little bit of puzzling it out, but there is a good platform to work off. So we'll see how we go. I'll not be able to record a great deal of it. It's just going to be a case of this is how we do certain things. Well, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I've got some good marine ply. This is actually out of our carver. It was a hatch that I cut through a little while ago, and so I'm reusing that. So with all this sandwiched up, 2 layers of this plus a piece of 10mm marine, that gives me the standoff height that I want for the top of there. So that's so far only taken about an hour. Not bad. I expected longer. Might go wrong now. So we made progress. Got the board mounted. That's on there. I've drilled the holes for the mounting screws, so we've just got to mount the unit. So it will go on something like that. What I've then got to do is check the rudder position. I think I've got it all squared up now. This is spring loaded in that direction, so we have to pull that round and then find the position to mount the ball onto the rudder arm itself, and that'll be the fun bit. So there we are, that's now in position. That's the centre point roughly there. There is some lines on the back which are difficult to see, and that would be fully the other way. So what I have to do now on there is I've got to mount the ball. So that's going to be the next fun bit, because I've got to get this lined like that, the screwed rod on, and position the ball. Yeah, see where we get to, and I'm hoping that it just fits at that far side of this web. There is a nodule over there, so I might have a little bit of cutting to do, which I'm not relishing. Either that or I fit it here longitudinally, but I think it should be better on the centre line. Right, turn the helm all the way one way, it don't matter which, So with the ball attached to the rudder arm and the sender unit attached, we cut the screwed rod to length, and then we needed to check that we weren't going to overstroke that sensor on full helm left port to starboard.
Yeah, no, all the way the other way.
And that meant with Janet up on top at the helm, she could move all the way from port right across way to starboard, and I could just make sure we still had.
Yeah, that's fine. Now back to centre. Should be 1.5 turns, but no, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. About there. Right, just turn to port a bit. Well, halfway. Yeah, now back to starboard. Yeah, right, back to centre.
And okay, we've just got the connections through onto the AC 100, so I can now power up and see whether everything's working. So that's the rudder position sensor done. So we've got the display there for the autopilot, and if I move to the wheel to port, you can see across the top the rudder position move to starboard, and again we can see the rudder position, and I have checked the rudder is moving. So we'll bring that back to centre. To calibrate, I need to go into the menu. I need to come down to setup, autopilot calibration, commissioning, dockside wizard. Okay, so we've got a message. Before you can use your autopilot, you need to do some dockside checks. Press standby at any time to exit. Right, okay, so continue. We're on a wheel drive. I have the helm, so press continue. So centre the rudder, so we'll just move it to central and press OK. Now if I put the rudder all the way to port and press OK, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it fully over and then just back it off a little bit. Right, it's fully over, so I've just backed it off a little bit and press OK. Now I'll do the same going to starboard. That's fully over. Just bring it off a little bit and press OK. So bring it back to centre. And I'll press OK. So that task is complete. So press continue. So I've got 27 degrees of motion. So we press continue. So now I've got to check the rudder drive. So engage the drive, center it, and press continue. So the autopilot will now move the rudder. So I've got to check that it's safe, and I'm coming behind the helm. I'll press OK. slows down before it gets to the end. That's okay. Now it'll go all the way the other way. And it's all the way there. Now it will come back to centre. And that's complete. Continue, and we're out. So we can come away from all the commissioning. And we're back to there. So if I disengage, drive. The belt's sticking a bit, that's another service job. But now, there we are, we're back. That's superb.